Hello there. There is nothing gonna happen on the screen, so feel free to alt tab on another window or something. Make yourself comfortable. Well, 3.2 special program was something, isn't it? We got some good news, some bad news. We saw a lot of opinions from our content creators. Overall, situation is not looking good. First, of course, is Castori's global passive. Ability of resurrecting allies in both MFC teams is not that great. You can always just simply restart your run. It's not a big deal. What about spending less time on restarts? Isn't that pay to win? Well, in this case I'm gonna tell you something even more controversial. Acheron's overworld technique is stronger. If you're seriously considering time management as a factor, then the game was over a year ago. No. The global passive is not a problem. A global passive is. It will be actually over when developers will show us stats-related globals. It's something like ATK boost or maybe some penetration bonuses, yeah. I hope before this moment we as a player base will be vocal enough to discourage developers from doing it. But I'm gonna be honest, chances are not on our side. Later I will tell you why, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try. Next is, it's not strictly related to livestream, but still worth to be mentioned. Power creep is here, and in current state it's not even in the worst form yet. It will be worse. Our year-old characters will become useless. This is unavoidable. Which brings me to the question, should we adapt or leave? Well, first, ask yourself, why are you actually playing the game? Yes, you. Maybe it's engaging combat, maybe it's a story, or maybe a characters. I know many of people still trying to track the game lore. I believe, depending on the answers, there are mainly three categories of players. First, they understand that there is nothing left in the game to keep them playing. HSR was fun and cool while it lasted. It was a good run. Let's just cut the losses and leave the game be in its base state inside our memories. I call everyone to not be toxic against people with such opinion. I can't imagine how someone can argue with people who are just trying to be kind and honest to themselves. Okay, the second category of players are on the opposite edge of the spectrum. They played from the day one, they got almost every daily stellar jades, they are very disciplined with their energy caps, and in many such cases they have a long history of purchasing battle pass and subscription. In my opinion, this is how Honkai Star Rail strategy looks like. HSR was so good from the day one. It was so convenient to play that naturally for a lot of people the game became a part of their lifestyle. What hobby can be more accessible and fulfilling than that? While doing your morning routine, you're also doing dailies on auto. You got to your job, probably your colleagues are also playing. Job is not boring anymore because you can always talk about your account development, discuss something story or lore related, share your theories on what will happen in the story next. This game is legitimately a significant part of your life. And now, you understand that you keep playing only because you already put a lot of money and effort into it. I was this type of player before. Until I learned an important lesson which led me to the third category of players. Which is players who actually knows why they want to keep playing. Wait, isn't second type of players don't know why do they want to keep playing, you may ask? Well, quote, I put a lot of effort in it, is not a reason to play. It's a reason to keep yourself addicted. Understand that you're addicted is the first step to take your life is under your control. From the hands of Chinese video game company to your own hands. In a lot of cases, this means to acknowledge that there is nothing appealing in the game is left for you. In this case, quit is a respectable solution I will always support. For people like Gachasmack who are quitting the game, I want to say only this. Guys, it was a good fucking run. It was an honor to share community with you. Good luck. So, if there is something appealing left in the game, what is the protocol? Well, if you like a thing in the game, then just do the thing. Like literally. You want to occasionally play HSR, then just play it occasionally. You need only story, just play story and don't worry about power. Me personally, I'm playing like once a week. I just play main story, some events, occasionally auto battle to burn excessive energy. This game became something like a card collecting game for me, which I'm not actually playing anymore, but it's still nice to open catalog with my collected items and just look at them. There is no such thing as I spent a lot of money and effort anymore. All of this money and effort already paid off. Tenfold. I didn't lost anything. Okay. I spent too many time on this internalization thing. Let's just talk about an actual update. What is going on, what's happening, etc, etc. The game is entering an optimization state. Please don't Google it, I just made it up. What I mean by that, normally any game is a combination of art and product simultaneously. Sometimes it's more art in a game, and sometimes it's more product in a game. What we are witnessing right now is optimization of product part on expense of art part. This is a common process in mobile game industry, and HSR is a mobile game, let me remind you. From this point, you may expect further loss of technical quality, storytelling quality, lack of balance, dumbification of game mechanics. Not because the game doesn't have enough budget, not because of development cycle, no. It's conscious optimization strategy in direction of maximizing money-making value. But Faden, isn't it better to just keep the game in the best possible state to keep players engaged and make more money in the long run? Well, it might work if you locked up your player base in the dark room with no more games to play. Yeah, probably in this case. But truth is, games cannot grow forever. And when they stop doing it, it makes more sense to get maximum from the project here and now and just go to the next game which will grow on the big scale, just like HSR before. So, what to do? Just do what you like while it lasts and stop doing it when it stops. This is literally that easy. There are some small things remain I want to tell you my very important opinion about. Updated salvage system is cool. Full inventory is one of the reasons I keep myself from launching the game a lot of times. Now this pressure point is gone. It's nice. I don't think you should pick any old characters for power or meta. Waifu is always a viable option, but if you think you will grab Acheron with her best team real quick, well, you're wrong. Same with Luocha and Ronmei situation. It's not that simple. From the first thought, Ronmei is declining, so it's not reasonable to pull for her, but on the second thought, it doesn't look like Hoivers will put anything up to date in this exchange thing event. So in the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Personally, I will keep this golden exchange thing for myself, just as souvenir. If I'm right about the future of the game, there is no reason to try to extend character viability with Eidolons. At the end of the day, swap old E0 unit with new E0 unit will be stronger than just roll from E1 unit from the start. This is how you will be able to keep your account diverse and fresh even if you play occasionally. Whew, this is it. This is an experimental format for me, so please tell me in the comments about your experience with this video. Also, I'd like to read your opinions on the future of the game. No, it's not engagement, but I actually reading the comments. So yeah, thank you for watching and take care.